Raph is in the building.
What is up, guys? This is Barefoot and I'm back with another video today, and it has been 9 months since I uploaded the last video. I am disappointed in myself that I really haven't not kept my word of saying I'm going to upload more and more like every week, and I just have never done it. And I'm really sorry, guys. I really have been inactive on my channel, my Facebook, my Twitter, and all of that. I'm sorry, guys, but I have my priorities to get straight first, and I've been busy with that. And YouTube, just putting that in the mix is kind of hard to balance all that out. So I kind of took a break from YouTube, a long break, almost a year. But I'm back, better than ever, and hopefully I can get some videos out there for you guys that's still very active on YouTube and have been asking for more videos for me to upload. And I want to thank you guys for just sticking around even when I have been inactive on this channel. You guys are still sticking around, showing some love, and I want to thank you guys for that very much. And the second reason why I haven't really been recording is because my computer broke and I really don't have nothing to record on. And it's kind of hard to record a gameplay if you don't have a computer. So I'm in a market right now looking at computers right now, see which one is good for me and which one can meet the requirements that I want to push this recording device to its full potential. And my recording device is a Elgato HD60. I got it from GameStop, and I think I only got it for about maybe less than $200 if I'm not mistaken. It's been a while since I bought it, but I think it's less than $200. And compared to the other recording devices, that's a good price that I bought it for, and for all that you can do to it, or all that you get with it, is for the price is very amazing. And I would recommend it to anybody that's just starting out with YouTube, any professionals that likes to record gameplays or anything like that. It's very nice. It's for beginners, intermediate, or experts. It's very good. It's very user friendly, and I love it so much. But like I was saying, for a computer, yeah, I'm looking for another computer in my price range, and also that can meet the requirements that I want to push it to its full potential. So hopefully in the next few months I can find a computer that's in a good price range for me, and I can get back to this YouTube channel and start recording videos for you again, because I do want to start uploading some videos from Ghost Recon Wildlands, but it's kind of hard not to do it without a computer, like I said before. So yeah, Ghost Recon Future Soldier, it's been 5 years since this thing has came out, and it's still going strong. And this gameplay right here, this is not a recent gameplay. This was probably back in 2015 or 2016, and I dug it up on my old hard drive that was actually covered in dust actually. And I said, hey, this is my old hard drive. So I went on it and looked for some gameplays, and luckily I found one gameplay I haven't used it that I said I was going to upload, and in a folder that I was in, it says upload this first, and I just never uploaded it. So yeah, luckily I had a gameplay that wasn't already used, and I can use this gameplay for a commentary and for you guys to enjoy. And in this gameplay, I forget what I did in this gameplay. I think it was probably around 50 kills, maybe around 15 range of deaths or whatever, which I guess it wasn't bad. This was actually I actually did pretty good in this gameplay, and the way that I was moving compared to I am now, I was actually pretty good in this gameplay, because now I am not so good. I really haven't been playing much. It's like every now and then I'll switch back from the Xbox One to the Xbox 360 and play Future Soldier. I just been really addicted to Ghost Recon Wildlands, and I really haven't completed a campaign yet on Ghost Recon Wildlands, but I am getting there. I am pacing myself because of the multiplayer. I was kind of expecting the multiplayer to come out a month or two after the actual game came out. Like Grand Theft Auto 5, what they did was they waited to release the multiplayer. They wanted people to actually play the campaign first, and they waited about a month or so, and then they released the multiplayer in an update. And honestly, I thought that was kind of dumb at first when I first got Grand Theft Auto 5, but then after realizing after all these years, that's pretty smart. And that's really because people always go for the multiplayer first. They don't actually see what the campaign is like and what the full potential is. And honestly, I was like that. I was like that for Call of Duty. And with Call of Duty, I would go straight to the multiplayer. Every single time I would get a new one that comes out. And recently, I wouldn't say recently, but I would say about a couple of years ago, I went back and started playing a campaign on my own. And I started realizing, hey, this campaign is actually pretty fun. And I actually did the same thing with Ghost Recon Future Soldier. When a beta came out, it was only the multiplayer, and I was hooked on it. But I didn't start playing the campaign until I'll say 2 or 3 years after it came out. And, it's kind of wild, but then again, I'm glad I went back and started playing the campaign because the campaign was actually pretty good. And so far, with Ghost Recon Wildlands, they're doing a pretty good job with Ghost Recon Wildlands, but there's a few things I want to kind of just speak my mind on, and everybody has their opinions about everything in life and everything about video games, and it may hurt somebody's feelings, or it might make people feel good, but I'm just gonna just be straight truthful with you guys on what I think about the game and what I wanted to expect and what I got from the game so far. And I really haven't been playing it constantly, but I've been playing it every other day just to get on and playing the campaign, like I said before, pacing myself and just doing missions and all that. And when I first played Ghost Recon Wildlands, was it good to me? I would say, it was so-so. It was just all right when the alpha came out and the beta came out. And it honestly gave me that Grand Theft Auto 5 feel and also the Battlefield Hardline feel. And the reason why I say Grand Theft Auto 5 is because of the big map that it has. And it's the same thing for Ghost Recon Wildlands. They have a big, huge map. And I haven't even discovered over 75% of it yet. And so, yeah. It's a big map, and it kind of reminds me of Grand Theft Auto 5, which is based in California, while Ghost Recon Wildlands is based in Bolivia. And the scenery in Ghost Recon Wildlands is actually pretty good. And looking at the details in it I would say they did a pretty good job. It's really well planned out and really thought out on how they did the map and everything. But the reason why it also reminds me of Battlefield Hardline is because of the vehicle system, however you want to say it. I kind of hate it, but then again, I kind of like it. I understand where they're coming from with the vehicles. But, if you're in a multiplayer and you're trying to do missions and someone joins, I guess, a co-op, and they start messing around with the vehicles, and when you're trying to be stealthy or whatever, and they just come blazing through with a truck or a helicopter and start crashing into them or whatever, and it kind of ruins the whole experience that you want to get when you're trying to do a stealthy mission while they just go in guns blazing like Rambo or Commando, whatever you want to call it. So that's what I kind of don't like about it. But there is a time where you can have some fun and just, jack around, mess around, fly a helicopter, go here and go there. And I do like that. And most of the time I do fly a helicopter instead of just basically, driving vehicles. Because the vehicles, it takes a long time just to get where you have to get. And if you try to get from one side of the map, maybe I'll say a quarter way through, it's a long drive. And compared to driving while doing a helicopter is a whole lot faster. So yeah. But you cannot fast travel to the mission, you have to fast travel to a safe house, which I do like. I'm glad that they gave us that. At least we can fast travel to a safe house, and sometimes the mission, it can be right down the street from the safe house, but it gives you it gives you a shorter distance to drive if you like to drive so much on the gameplay, or if you don't like to drive so much. The difficulty in Ghost Recon Wildlands, it is spectacular. I'm playing on the hardest difficulty there is, and with that difficulty, you cannot just go in guns blazing all the time. You really have to be stealthy. And for me, you can see I just like to rush in, kill folks, and do my thing. But I started to change once I noticed, hey, I can't just go in guns blazing. I have to be really stealthy about this. And it really makes you think. You really have to critically think about what you're going to do and what's going to be your next move. And if you do this move, how this move is going to affect the next enemy, or are they going to detect you if you do this move? You know what I'm saying? So that's how I am with Ghost Recon Wildlands. I take my time at a steady pace, and then, I think of my next move before I do it. So I'm really stealthy. And honestly, I think I have 100% tactical on Ghost Recon Wildlands, because I do a drone. I spot out the place before I even go in. I look in all the nooks and crannies, make sure there's no enemies hiding here or watching here. So yeah, so that's what I do. I like to play stealthy, but then sometimes, playing stealthy, it gets kind of boring, and then I like to switch it up and just go loud, go in with your teammates. And honestly, the co-op, going in and playing with random people, it really doesn't work out as much, because people, they just join co-op, but then again, they do their own thing, which I really don't understand what they're trying to do. And if you're joining co-op, then you basically are trying to do a co-op mission. So I don't understand why people just basically free roam while you join a co-op mission or co-op campaign. You know what I'm saying? The multiplayer in Ghost Recon Wildlands, am I going to be disappointed? I'm kind of disappointed right now, because there's no actual release date on the multiplayer, and it kind of gets you wondering, okay, so they released a little snippet of, or they released some information on, hey, we're going to have a multiplayer, but they really don't give you much information besides it's going to be a 4v4 PvP, which, okay, I can deal with that, but it kind of makes you think, because once they released that information right there, that little information, they had said nothing else. I've been doing my research. I was trying to see if there's any other information online, and there's really not much. I've been looking on forums, nothing on the forums about the new multiplayer that supposedly is supposed to come out. And it kind of makes you think, okay, they released that trailer and the information to it. When are they actually making the multiplayer still? So basically, let's just say they release it next month, how long have they actually been working on the multiplayer? And I'm not dissing anybody from Ubisoft that's working on the actual multiplayer game, but it kind of makes you wonder, because you got to put yourself into my shoes. If you are the customer that's playing the game, enjoying the game, and you are a Ghost Recon Future Soldier veteran, you will kind of understand, hey, where's the multiplayer? The multiplayer, we're kind of expecting the multiplayer to be just like Ghost Recon Future Soldier. The cover system, the cover swapping, the gameplays like Conflict, Siege, Decoy. If they can integrate those game modes into Ghost Recon Wildlands, I think this game will have so much success, because people are talking down on this game right now, Ghost Recon Wildlands, on how it's just a downgrade and how it really doesn't live up to its expectations, which I kind of understand what they're saying, because the multiplayer isn't out yet and they really didn't like the campaign. But in my opinion, the campaign is perfect. You cannot do nothing else to it. The campaign is wonderful. And then on top of the campaign, once you finish those campaigns, they have DLCs they're releasing. I think they released a couple of DLCs not too long ago, probably a couple of weeks ago, if I'm not mistaken. And I honestly haven't got those DLCs yet because I haven't finished the campaign. Once I finish the campaign, I'll go and get the DLCs and see what they're like. But hopefully, this multiplayer is really, really, really similar to Future Soldier, because I love Future Soldier. This is how I started my YouTube channel, because of Future Soldier. I got so into it. So yeah, that's some of the stuff that I want to talk about. This video was kind of short, but I'm going to find another video and hopefully I can talk more about Wildlands. So thank you guys for watching this video. I'm sorry that I have not uploaded lately. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next video.